60 again until Monday, so I'm stuck on my outside job with nothing to do.
Thankfully, he's got the VA income started now, so that is a blessing, you know, for slow days like, you know, because of the cold days, he can't do the outside painting. Paint doesn't dry. So.
Right, and I have to pay some of it towards the people that helped me get it. And I certainly hope that was.
What do you mean, the people? What are you talking about?
I have to pay the payment, payment.
Oh, are you talking about the VA?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not the VA, but I'm paying it to the lawyer group that helped me get the benefits.
Yeah. Donnie
honestly,
wasn't just.
I could have done it myself.
Yeah, Donnie wasn't just given the VA money. He actually had to hire a lawyer firm to fight for the money to get the VA money for him, because the VA had only given him 10%.
Yep.
And
they denied the rest.
The lawyer got him 60%.
50 more.
50
total
more.
Yeah. Total of 60.
Total of 60.
By correctly applying
for the benefits
and doing things properly, and hiring a psychiatrist, and paying for me to go to see the eye doctor. And I got approved for the eye doctor, but no percentage out of it. So you just sit around and wait for us to go live, don't you? Will Nancy be here tonight?
I don't know why, but my phone, my phone that I'm live streaming on, the comments get like frozen on there, and they don't, like, it only does a few comments in the beginning, and that's it. It won't show any more comments, so I have to every now and then look at a different phone to see some comments.
Cute little fuzzy dog. Oh, another cute little dog. He's watching. Let me roll my window down. We're at the trash can area. A lot of times the bears will visit the trash can area. Oh, he's just pulled over somebody.
Just going.
And you know, sometimes people pull over and block traffic because of bears, and that's illegal. You cannot stop the flow of traffic just because there's a bear. I almost got one, but he let me off. I didn't know better.
Hey, Rhonda H.
See a bear,
hi, Linda.
Snap your picture and move along. You cannot impede, I think the word is impede, the flow of traffic.
Hey, Smoky Mountain Man.
Smoky Mountain Man. That's a busy man right there.
I was thinking about you today because I was remembering the nativity painting that I had started last year, and that you had encouraged me to, to finish it and stuff. And it's put away somewhere. I have to pull it out and try to finish it. I might have to get me some painting pens though, or something like that, because the brushes.
You know those little brushes I got.
But yeah, Donnie did get some new brushes from our friend Susan, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. So maybe I could use those, because the brushes he had.
Are just too big.
They were too big. It wasn't working for what I was trying to do. Hi, Sherry.
Sherry.
Smoky Mountain Man said, you need to finish it in time for Christmas this year. Yeah. I'd like to do a few more. I'd like to do a few more, too. my paintings are more of a crafty type, folk art, crafty type. They look nothing like Bob Ross.
Right. They're Bob Ross' distant cousin, twice removed. You thought that person was yelling at me? I missed a cross. I did not see anything.
It's right here. Sun.
Alright, so I'll probably look at the back window
Hey, Scott and
and
Michelle.
scold me.
Michelle said her attempts at, I guess she means drawing, look like stick figures or something. Hey, Annette from Wisconsin. Yeah, traffic is very low right now. It'll get a little busier by the weekend.
We gotta
Okay.
find- Yeah. Which one? The one you showed me? That I'm looking.
No.
Oh, just anything?
Hey, Jim Forbes.
You need to relax. Chip Forbes.
Oh, Jim Forbes has said his sound is messed up on his computer, so he can't hear anything. So he just popped in to say
So
hi.
we'll do sign language live stream. But you can't hear that. Oh, look at a little flashy light or the flashy collar on the puppy. That makes it more visible. I like that. This is called Who's the Boss Painting and Cleaning Company. Who's the Boss Painting and Cleaning Company?
I do like how the Christmas lights make the road shiny. I always like when the Christmas lights make things look shiny.
Residential business search. Who's the boss?
Jim Forbes was dealing with some pneumonia, and he said he's feeling better, still a touch of pneumonia, he said.
Hey. Yeah, Joy dealt with that a little while.
That was years ago.
Yeah, back in 97, 98. Haven't had it since. We are redeemed from the curse of mold and mildew following us. Waffle-licious. Waffle-delish. And the coffee shack's closed already. Yeah, I tell you, them coffee shack people.
Donny stopped at a gas station, but they didn't have any coffee. Can you believe a gas station doesn't have coffee? It was the one coming right into Gatlinburg from the spur. They didn't have any coffee at all. I don't drink coffee, so he had a Dr. Enough in the back of the bug, so we split it. That's all I do is something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. I don't do coffee.
And that's enough, too.
Coffee.
Tell you, you want to get a there's so many iced coffees and bottled coffees now. It's just not worth the money to run your coffee pot half the night and nobody's asking for coffee. It just wastes it. So I understand. You know, when you got one coffee pot, you make some in the morning until it runs out. Coffee is so specialized now that gas station coffee is not any good anyway. Let's go around. We got people stopped on both sides here. Make sure nobody's crossing. Up today so I could get up to the next floor in the house that doesn't have a set of stairs, and I couldn't do it. I was like, huh? What? And I went, huh? What? And I was like, you're not supposed to not be able to do that. You've done that your whole life. What do you mean you can't do that? I was really disappointed in myself.
Doing what?
Trying to lift myself up.
Wait, I don't know what you mean.
The stairs were short. And so instead of having stairs up to the next floor, you have to put your hands on the floor of this floor above you and pull yourself up.
Oh.
And I couldn't do it. I was like, what? Oh, you could do that all the time. That's not like a pull-up or anything. I should be able to do that. That was very disappointing. I was surprised when my body went right back down. I mean, I did my usual hop and push, and it didn't work. I was like, oh.
Do you need one of those bars where you can lift yourself up and down on a bar?
Well, I've been watching that guy on TV do the exercise with the chairs and stuff like that, and I thought that's what I need to do. I need to have a little exercise regime and a little bit more walking, you know, than just the Husky. But yeah, my strength is in my arms and in my shoulders from painting, and I guess I just haven't been. You know, people compliment me at my age and my strength and my health.
Michelle said it's 37 degrees up there in Chicago.
Yeah, it's
What
47
is it
here.
It's 47 here.
And it's going to be 45 tomorrow. Tops. Yeah, and I was thinking, you know, they're really, except for in the village has the donut fryer, and they now have a coffee shop where there used to be a cheese shop where you can get coffee. But I don't know of any place else that sells coffee this time of night. I guess it's kind of a hit and miss thing. Ooh, they built a little roof here from where putting in another restaurant, so there'll be some outdoor seating.
Maybe that's part of the melting pot, though.
No, melting pot's second floor.
Oh, so what's the first floor?
Well, it used to be TGI Fridays. And now it's going to be a new restaurant. And they don't have a sign out there saying what the restaurant's going to be. Gonna be.
Oh, they got a tree up here now.
Oh, it's a big one.
They moved the Jeep and they put a tree up.
Yeah. Holidays. 3 months of Christmas in the Smokies.
Okay, are we the only ones that like a lot of Christmas? But I mean, the snowman out at the same time or something. I wish they did. I wish they had like turkeys and pilgrims and stuff out. You know, something Thanksgiving-y.
Now the Park Grill is advertising a traditional Thanksgiving meal.
Okay, hold on, stop. I'll show them. The Park Grill. The Park Grill has a traditional Thanksgiving feast on Thanksgiving Day starting at 11:30 a.m. So anybody that's going to be in the area, if you want to eat here, they are serving Thanksgiving meal. Nancy said she loves a lot of Christmas.
She loves a lot of Christmas. Well, you've been around for a lot of them too. You know?
She said it would be nice though to see Thanksgiving decorations out too. I think for the month of November, maybe they should have both Thanksgiving and Christmas out. You know?
For the people that just have to have Christmas started. I think that's a good idea.
That's what I'm rooting for. You know, businesses, you know, if I owned a business here, I would definitely have Thanksgiving decorations out. Even if I had both of them out, because the town does Christmas, I would have both of them
absolutely.
out.
I am so looking forward to cooking a Thanksgiving meal, stuffing myself, and then having pumpkin pie for days. Yeah, they saw me. Okay.
Jam said I agree about the decorations.
I'll tell you that. I want to stuff myself with turkey for several days and nap.
Thanks for joining us, Michelle. They're on their way to a Bible study now.
Good night. Good night. Some people walking around in shorts. My goodness. And the lady is still spinning around. Lights are on at Dick's Last Resort.
Okay, remember they had a kitchen fire there?
Finally,
At
they
Dick's?
are back on. I heard that they weren't going to open again.
They have the lights on at Dick's right now.
And the doors
Dick's
are
Last
open.
Resort, the doors are open.
And they're back in business.
So they must be back in business now.
Yeah.
Remember they had the kitchen fire? They were closed for a while.
Boy, long time, huh?
Well, maybe they remodeled their kitchen or something.
Yeah.
You know, to
Well, I
be
heard
more.
rumors they weren't going to reopen.
Maybe they remodeled their kitchen to make it like a little more fire safe and modern in the kitchen or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's what you do with your insurance money, is you build it back better.
Yeah, I mean, the insurance companies do want you to build it safer if you're going to build it back. That's for sure. Hi, Donny Daves. Thanks for subscribing.
Hey, love our new subscribers. Be part of a big family. We have lots of channels, and check out our playlist. Click on the word playlist. I don't even know where that word playlist is at.
When you go to the top and it says home, videos, live, you know, shorts, and it'll say podcast, and it'll say playlist,
Okay.
and it'll say post or community. it depends on the device you're looking at. Some will say post for community post. Some will say community. You know, so.
I can put my hoodie on.
Yeah, watch these
Left my
people.
fuzzy hat at
Here's
home.
some more crossing that way. Yeah, my live streaming phone, for some reason the comments are like not advancing on there.
Have to go in and out.
I can't really. It doesn't help. It just doesn't move. Something, they're having a glitch with it where it doesn't move. I have to look on a different device to see comments, because that's like a few comments from the very beginning. Hey, Kentucky Philly. Now, can you turn in this way instead of going in that parking lot? Because I don't like showing the dark parking lot every time you're slow going through that dark parking lot. Yeah, that's the one right here.
This is kind of narrow and the tires are on the edges, right? That way is.
Hi, Cammy Bars.
Hey, your friends are in the house. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Candy Bars?
Candy bar.
Yeah, you didn't say that.
Candy
No.
bar.
Hi, Lori.
Hey, you know we ought to ask everybody what their favorite candy bar is.
Oh, what is your favorite candy bar? Since Cammy Bars is here, what is your favorite candy bar? If you don't like chocolate,
Well, we see.
then just tell us what your favorite candy
If you don't
is.
like chocolate, you'd love a Baby Ruth. Or no, Payday. Paydays don't have chocolate on them.
Okay, Kentucky Philly said Snickers.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the one you can eat over and over. Mine is
Donny Dave said Mars Bar.
Milky Way Midnight.
Donny says Milky Way Midnight. Rhonda H said Heath Bar.
Oh.
Their last
She
name
loves-
is Heath. Their last name is Heath. But
Oh, no kidding. Well,
Lori said Reese's.
that's toffee.
Sherry said Butterfinger. Cammy Bar said Kit Kat.
Oh, Joy loves the
Kentucky
mint Kit
Philly
Kat.
says without chocolate is a payday.
Joy loves the mint Kit
Hey
Kat.
Teresa Cantrell, what's your favorite candy bar? That's what we're trying to find out. Jam said Hershey Bar.
Regular Hershey chocolate or Hershey with almond?
Jeremy Heath is laughing at me because I said their last name is Heath. Donny Dave said Baby Ruth.
Can it, you know, and
A
is there,
Heath Bar, that's that little one. Is that
With
that
the
little one I
toffee.
had with the toffee? Now
Yeah.
that's good. Like every now and then I like to have that. I love Reese's. I love Butterfinger. I love Kit Kat. I love
let's-
Payday. I love Hershey Bars.
what other candy bar
I
has
love
not
Baby
been-
Ruth. I
Yeah.
love Snickers. Teresa Cantrell said Snickers.
Snickers with almond is really good. I like that one. Now, who remembers the
What's the
Zag?
Almond Joy? No, did you say Almond Joy? Or,
Nobody said almond joy yet.
Okay.
I like almond joy. That'd be
Donny
one of my
likes
favorites.
Almond Joy because he likes.
I don't like the mounds because it's milk chocolate. Almond
likes
joy
coconut.
is dark chocolate. Yeah. And who remembers
Stitching It Up said Reese's and
Zag
Fast
nut?
Break.
Who remembers a Zag nut? What other kind of names of candy bars can people remember? Remember remember the $100,000 bar?
Whatchamacallit and Mr. Goodbar.
Mr. Goodbar. Yeah, that was dark chocolate peanut and a movie.
Lori said, I'll admit it, there aren't many chocolates I don't like. I mean, most people, I like a Mr. Goodbar.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, everyone's naming.
The minis were so good.
Everyone's naming stuff that I like. The thing of it is Donnie and I don't like the kind of chocolate they sell at like Dollar General or Dollar Tree or whatever. That cheap chocolate that's super sweet. We don't like
make
that.
Candy money out of.
We don't like that stuff. But all these other things that you all are naming, oh yeah, you know.
Sagna.
Lori said $100,000 bar.
Yeah, remember the $100,000.
Stitching it up said I hate. She hates coconut. Okay.
What other kind of candy bars? What about Bit of Honey?
Nancy said Almond Joy has nuts. Mounds don't. Donnie says Kit Kat.
Did anybody like Bit of Honey? I don't understand.
Stitching it up said Charles Chew was my favorite as a kid.
Charles?
Charlie.
Charlie Chew.
Charlie
Those were
Chew.
great. That was
Charleston Chew.
We got people lined up here. Yep, there's a bear in the parking lot there.
Charleston Chew.
Charlton Chew, yeah.
Lori
that was
said
kind of like
Lint is one of the best.
Nobody said this one yet.
Okay, look, the other day there was just a Jeep here with the snowman. Now they have the Christmas tree.
Yep. Now you got to think of one that nobody said yet, and I got one.
Stitching up said pretty likes. Teresa said Snickers and Mallow Cups.
Oh, Mallow Cups. And you know,
Kentucky Philly says Sugar Daddy.
Oh, you beat me to it. I was going to say Sugar Baby.
She said Sugar Daddy pulled out a molar tooth for her as a kid.
Does anybody remember the Sugar Daddy tune? Sugar Daddy is the longest lick on the stick. 37, 38, 39. Remember that one? I don't think Sugar Babies had a thing, but yeah. Sugar Babies
said
maybe a
Three Musketeers.
Three Musketeers.
Kentucky Philly
nobody
said
that one yet.
LOL.
Nobody said that one yet. Yep. What other candy bars haven't been named yet?
Lori said, this is not good. I just got through 2 weeks without sweets, and she did the laughing emoji.
You know, that's good. I've done a no sugar fast. A no sugar fast is a good thing to do. I appreciate that.
It does seem like talking about it is better than seeing a commercial where you're actually seeing it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
then it's like,
And I got another commercial for you. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, crunch.
The owl, that was so funny.
I don't know. Remember the turtle said, I don't know, maybe the owl knows. I've never made it to the
Annette said Pearson's Nut Roll.
Pearson Nut Roll.
Thank you, Stitching It Up said remember to hit the thumbs up.
Oh yeah. A nut roll.
Stitching It Up said no one knows Mr. Owl. And Lori goes 3.
3. I'm gonna have Joy show the camera out the window really quick as we drive by slowly. The bear is right there by the white car. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it. Oh, just about. Got people blocking. Oh, right there. There it is, coming out. A little to the left, sweetheart. Right there. There it is.
Oh, there's the bear.
The shadow of it. There it is, walking. There it is. He's not ready to quite come. He's waiting for the garbage man to come out.
Now the other day we were driving by when the guy from the restaurant was taking the garbage out, and the bear was right there in that spot, and we had the window down, and so we said the bear's right there, and he goes, goes, yeah. He goes, Donnie goes, I think he's waiting for you. And the guy goes, yeah, he's waiting for me. And there was another car parked up in the parking lot. And so the bear wasn't crossing yet. He was kind of waiting for that guy to come up. And so that other car, was just waiting there. So I told Donnie, I don't know, I said, let's pull up in front of the guy so that we kind of block the guy from the bear.
Yeah, he could feel safe.
And he can put the garbage in the garbage thing then. Because it's a big bear. And so we kind of, we were playing block, you know. And so the guy got done putting the garbage in the thing. And then when he walked away, then we moved. But the bear just stood on the side, you know, of us, on the side of the car, you know, not right next to the car, but several feet away until, you know.
Yeah, that one that you saw by Calhoun's, that was the closest you've been.
Most of the time when
He came around the corner, we didn't even see him come.
yeah, most of the time we're in the car. That time, that recently at Calhoun's about several days ago, you know, I was walking around because that's when I was taking the photos for the video I put out this morning with all the Christmas pictures in Gatlinburg here, and it said Christmas in Gatlinburg with
hey, there's snowmen are up.
with music.
So, has anybody been naming more candy
That
bars?
was when I was walking around up and downtown. That's when I saw that bear, the other bear, at Calhoun's. Cammy Bar said another bear sighting. Our treasured home says 1, 2, 3, crunch. Yeah, she remembers that commercial.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, crunch.
And she said,
Oh, we haven't forgotten. Nobody said Rolo
Annette
yet.
said the nut roll with cream filling was the one that Annette was talking about.
You could get those in the Stuckies, remember? Yeah.
Stitching Up said, love the blue lights.
Yeah, what else was like another candy like Rolo? Nobody said Rolo yet. That was a chocolate covered caramel.
Oh, Smoky Mountain Man said, I saw that video came out, but I didn't get to watch it yet. No, the video that came out this morning with all the photos, it starts off with photos where I walked around downtown and taking pictures of the Christmas decorations and the snow people and everything. And then after that, it goes into driving, where we were driving around. And it's all with Christmas music. There's no talking. So it's the kind of video that you could watch through the Christmas season anytime you want to, you know, enjoy Christmas in Gatlinburg with the Christmas music. I've got a couple of videos out there. Another one's out there with Pigeon Forge, and a drive-through Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg with the Christmas music. I do like to put out Christmas music videos. Watch here.
It's red light.
All right. And just so people can have something pleasant to listen to through the holidays, that, you know, not everything has to have talking on it, you know. Cammy Bar said payday. She likes a payday.
Candy buttons. Nobody said candy buttons yet.
Teresa said, did anybody say smoothie? No, that's not a candy bar, but that we love a smoothie. Oh, Stitching It Up said Rolo melted with pretzels is yummy. I bet that's yummy. Because Rolo is
Caramel and milk chocolate.
like a softer caramel and some milk chocolate.
Yep. What was the one that was like 7 or 8 pieces inside a bar, and it was a rocket ship, or it took off, or something like that? It was like 6 marshmallow pillows in a package. rare candy bar names we haven't talked about yet. Be that.
Does
Pixie stick. Nobody said pixie sticks.
That's not a candy bar.
No, that's not a candy bar.
Does anybody make homemade chocolates? Like, you know, like you might take. I did one time where I had like peanuts and I covered them with chocolate. I made my own candy once for Christmas presents. One time I did that.
I worked with
Cammy says Mars bar.
Mars bar. Nobody said Mars bar.
Whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Teresa said yes. A smoothie is like a mallow cup, but peanut butter with nut pieces. Kentucky Philly said she's getting hungry now. Oh, Smoky Mountain Man said $5,000 bar. I've heard of that.
Oh.
I think I've seen it sometime when I was traveling, because I don't think it's in this area. Is it? Unless it's at one of those old-fashioned candy stores.
I remember a candy bar I hated. Was
Evan Rude says Goo Goo Clusters. Didn't that start in Nashville?
Yep.
We saw that. Sherry said Chunky.
Yep. Forgot about Chunky. I got one for
Smoky
you.
Mountain Man said Hershey makes them. The $5,000 bar.
The candy bar I couldn't stand was the Zero. Does anybody remember the Zero bar? I don't even remember what it tasted like. I just had it one time and never again. Nobody said that. Anybody think of any other candy bars we haven't thought of yet?
Nancy said
Turkish taffy.
they make their own candy with dairy-free chocolate, Enjoy Life or Ghirardelli. Because Nancy, our treasured home, her granddaughter has a dairy allergy, so the whole family, you know, doesn't eat dairy.
Yeah, they don't
because of the child in the house. You know, they don't eat dairy at all, just so she doesn't have any issues. Which is very thoughtful. Very thoughtful.
Yep. Until her little back is turned.
Teresa loves Zero bars. And now Smoky Mountain Man's hungry for chocolate. Sherry said Chunky. I think it was a hunk of chocolate with peanuts and raisins in it.
Yep.
Oh, Raisinets.
Raisinets.
That's not a candy bar, but that's a chocolate-covered raisin. I always like those.
Who remembers the tune?
Cammy said, has nuts and nougat with white chocolate.
I remember the song. Goobers and Raisinets. Goobers and Raisinets. Goobers are a peanut covered with chocolate. Raisinets are raisin covered with chocolate too. There was a commercial about how fast you would go
Watch
through.
the person here. Can you see? They're crossing in front of the car,
Wow,
so it's hard to see them because they're right in front of the
in the
headlights. It's like somebody in a sun.
Like the sun's in your
coming
eyes.
down. Yeah. Teresa said that she makes homemade mallow cups for Christmas.
Oh, how do you do that? Wow.
Stitching It Up said that she's gluten-free and dairy-free, among other items. Nancy said star caps. Star caps. I think those a lot of people put those in like for Christmas, right? They're a little piece of chocolate. Are those the ones that's a little piece of chocolate and it's got sprinkles on it?
The white sprinkles?
I think that's what it is. Candy Kisses, Cammy said.
Of course, Hershey Kisses.
Yeah.
Nobody thought of that. That
Smoky
counts.
Mountain Man said chocolate ice cream.
That's not a chocolate. That's not a candy bar.
But it's chocolate.
But it's chocolate.
Yeah.
It counts.
Hot
That's
chocolate,
a good saying. I got a bumper sticker.
Hot chocolate, hot cocoa.
Yeah. I want to get a bumper sticker that says, if it's chocolate, it counts. Oh, I'm searching my mind through my old 5 and dime store Twizzlers. Nobody said
Smoky
Twizzlers.
Mountain Man said, "You know how much I love ice cream, Donny."
Ice.
Donny Dave says, "You guys are making me hungry."
We gotta have ice cream. Ice cream. Huh.
Nancy said, "Oh, Henry Bar."
Oh, you got us. You thought of it. Somebody thought of another one.
Oh, Teresa said, "Donny and Joy, I'll make you some mallow cups when we come down December 21st.
Wow. I like
Lori said, "I bet the Parkway won't look like this next week."
Oh, no. By Friday, it'll be jammed.
Kentucky Philly said, "Gummy bears." Smoky Mountain Man said, "Andy's Mint."
Andy's Mints is a candy bar.
Cream.
You got it. That's
Yeah,
another
Andy's
one nobody
Mints are
said.
little tiny candy bars, you know, and then, you know, those Hershey ones, you know, the bag that has all those little tiny
Hershey's assorted.
you know.
They would have the special dark.
Lori said, "Thanks for sharing the drive." Thanks for joining us, Lori.
It would have special dark. It would have the Rice Krispie one. Nobody said Nestle's Crunch.
Oh, Nestle's Crunch, yeah.
Nobody said Nestle's Crunch. That's even a famous one. Oh, and wasn't the other, and Hershey's put out the one called the Crackle. That was their version of the Nestle bar. That's right.
Smoky Mountain Man likes Reese's. Almost all these that people named, I like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think the only one I didn't like was the cereal bar.
Nancy likes Charlton
And
Chews.
Joy likes that mint Kit Kat. The mint Kit Kat is one of our favorites.
Oh, what's that other mint one? I do like the mint Kit Kat, but there's that
Nobody
mint.
said York.
Oh, York peppermint patty.
Yep.
That's okay. It's a little bit oversweet for me. But that other mint candy bar we used to get, that mint candy bar.
The French mint.
Yes. What is that?
Oh, well, Fanny Farmer's French mint and
No, that wasn't
Meltoys.
Fanny's. No, it was. We used to get it in Florida.
Mhm.
We used to get it. It was a candy bar, but it's hard. It was like hard mint candy bar.
Lay home. Everybody's gone, so the bear must be gone.
Smoky Mountain Man said Dove bars.
Yeah, Dove chocolate, Dove bars.
I can't remember. It was a brand name of chocolate that puts out Valentine's chocolate and holiday chocolate.
Yeah,
and
Russell
it was.
Stover.
Was it Russell Stover?
Russell Stover.
And they had a candy bar that was a mint chocolate
Meltoy.
candy bar.
It was called Mint Meltaway.
No, it didn't melt in your mouth. It was hard. But it was in a candy bar, like with a candy bar wrapper and stuff. It wasn't like a box of chocolates.
Right, it was a
Sherry said Clark Bar.
Yep.
Nancy said Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue. Nobody
Lori
said Fifth Avenue.
Lori said, "You got me with mint."
You had me at mint. Yeah.
Smoky Mountain Man said, "I can't mention Nestle's. That's the competition for Hershey."
Nestle's makes the very best.
Cammy likes
chocolate.
Butterfingers. Donny says moon pie. They do have chocolate moon pies.
Yeah.
Lori said she likes the Hershey's miniatures.
Yeah.
Smoky Mountain Man said Dove chocolate is made near him too. Because Smoky Mountain Man lives up there in near Hershey, Pennsylvania area, and so he goes over there to the to Hershey, to the theme park, where he rides the rides, and he gets the Hershey's chocolate over there because they make it up there, you know. Cammy said says, I love to buy the sampler boxes when they're on sale, then hide them from my family. Sometimes I have bought something and hid it away from myself, forgot about it, and then later on found it and was like, oh, a treat. Even if it was like some peanuts or something as a snack.
Are there holidays that have their own candy bar that only comes out during the holidays?
Jam said that's funny, Lori, that she hides it away.
Nobody said chocolate rabbit.
Well, yeah, all the chocolates that are made for the different holidays, you know. Cammie says Fifth Avenue. Nancy says Big Hunk Bar. Big Hunk Bar.
Yeah. I remember Chunkies were too waxy. Like wax lips.
Oh, Lori says Cadbury eggs.
Cadbury.
Yep, that's big for Easter. It's almost too sweet for me.
Yeah,
but you know what?
Cadbury's too sweet for me.
Chocolate covered cherries. That's
Queen
one of my
Anne.
favorites. Queen Anne chocolate covered cherries. I love those.
Yeah. You want me to drop you at the Chocolate Monkey so you can get your ice cream?
No.
You can take the live stream in there with you.
No, I can't. I can't take this setup here.
You could take it.
Marsha Fuller said chocolate drops.
Dots. D-O-T-S. Remember Dots? Good and plenty. Good and plenty.
Good and plenty. That's not
Good and
chocolate.
fruity. No, good and fruity, good and plenty. Those are licorice and fruits, but it is a candy bar. It is a candy.
It's a candy. It's not a candy bar. But
Queen Anne isn't a candy bar.
it's chocolate covered
Okay, so
cherries.
if it's chocolate, it counts. Okay,
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
What was I just thinking? The little Donny likes the little mint like chocolate chip mints, you know. He likes to put the mint chocolate ones with the chocolate chip semi-sweet
Yeah.
and make chocolate chip cookies
Yeah.
with semi-sweet mixed with the mint chips, so that he's got a mint flavored chocolate chip cookie. Oh, Kimmy Bar said M&Ms.
Oh, we didn't even think of
we didn't even
M&Ms.
think of that. Yeah, and peanut M&Ms and
don't
regular
forget-
M&Ms. Oh,
And did anybody like Bit O' Honey? I tell you, I've never liked that one.
Marsha says, I use chocolate cream drops to make fudge. Nancy said, Andes.
Yeah.
Andes, those are those little mint things?
Little mint ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned that.
Yeah.
Of course, the Zag nut.
Lori said, yes, I have a friend who does the mint chocolate chips in the cookies. Yeah,
That's one of my favorite chocolate chip cookies.
yeah, Donnie's favorite cookie is a chocolate chip cookie. But
Yeah,
if
mint chocolate chip.
if he can throw mint, his favorite cookie is any chocolate chip cookie, regardless. But if he can throw the mint
Oh, yeah.
chips in there,
Only once
that
in a while
just
we find those mint
makes it.
M&Ms for sale.
And he'll buy some. Sometimes he'll buy an extra couple of bags or
Oh,
something
yeah.
if he finds them, because that way, you know, once in a while he can, make those. And we don't have an oven in the RV. We have
I can make a few cookies.
we have a air fryer in there, so
A rectangular, big one.
yeah, it's a rectangular air fryer.
Yeah, it'll cook.
It's like a tiny little oven. He can cook a pie in there, and so he can make a few cookies. It doesn't make a whole bunch of cookies, but he can make a few.
Now I gotta make some when I get home.
How he wants it. Hey Maria, Roy and Maria.
Look through the chat, Roy and Maria, and see if you see any candy bars that you remember we forgot to mention. We're naming off candy bars and what our favorite one is.
Maria said Lindt chocolate. Marshall likes Three Musketeers.
Yeah, we're trying to remember them all.
Kentucky Philly said she lost her chat. I'm telling you mine. Oh, Marcia says Milk Duds are good, but they stick to her teeth.
Yeah.
They do stick to your teeth.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of
Maria said, did anyone say Whoppers? I don't think anyone said
Nope.
Whoppers. Nobody said Whoppers.
You're a winner. You picked one we hadn't thought of yet. Malted milk ball.
Yep. Maria says, so much candy. Yeah.
And
all the candy in the
I wouldn't
chat.
be surprised if somebody's heading for the store right now to go look at the candy rack and get back in the chat. I want to go into Walgreens and look at their candy so I can start naming off other names. And I don't remember. That would be cheating. Does anybody have a tradition with a certain candy bar, like on a certain day, a certain candy bar, a certain holiday, anything like that?
Or like if you go on a road trip, there's a certain kind of candy bar or whatever or
that
something that you want to take with you. Or like maybe your area doesn't sell a particular kind of candy bar, but when you're on a road trip, they have that kind of candy,
and
chocolate.
You see that and you buy
you're like,
it.
That's my road trip food right there.
There's certain candy that only is in certain
Sherry
areas.
said, how about those chocolate oranges? Yeah.
Yep. We like a candy bar called the orange spice one that's made by in the grocery store that has it's a chocolate bar that has a little bit of an orange flavor to it.
Michael and Joy said both my wife and I would have to say that the long marathon bars from the 70s are our favorite candy of all time.
I forgot all about marathon bars. That's a new one. You're the first one to mention that.
Yeah. If you're ever out somewhere and they have one of those old-fashioned vintage candy stores, definitely stop in there because most likely you're going to see candies that you haven't seen in years and years and years.
Yeah.
You know, they do have a variety of candies. We need to get a bag.
Moon pie.
Yeah, somebody said moon pie earlier.
I mean, the moon pie store has Necco wafers. I've never seen
in the
anybody
moon pie store, they do have some vintage candies, but there's a couple other vintage candy stores around, and we've seen some. There's even some when we were in Florida. They have some down there. So some just if
the
you
Sugar
see,
Shack. Remember?
If you see any vintage candy stores, stop in. Sometimes they sell ice cream too, but stop in and have a look at those old candies that you haven't seen for years and years and years.
Like
because
lemon heads.
It's like a throwback of your childhood sometimes, or your youth. You know, and it's just fun to see. It's fun to see that.
That was a good one. I'd forgotten all about marathon bars.
Marcia said sometimes you can find older brands of candy at Cracker Barrel. That's true. Cracker Barrel does carry some older brands too. Cami Bar said lots of candy bars. I think that she likes to take them on her trips.
You
the chocolate oranges are wonderful.
Chocolate oranges, yeah. You smack it and it breaks into slices.
Maria wanted to know if the marathon bars had caramel on it. Michael and Joy, if they had caramel on it.
Probably a lot like a Charleston Chew.
Teresa said the island has a store that has older candy bars at the island in Pigeon Forge.
We'll have to head over there and take a look.
Or are you talking about the island in Gatlinburg?
There's an island in Gatlinburg too.
Well, what's it called? No, that's called the village, not the island. The island's in Pigeon Forge, yeah.
Now Gatlinburg might
Lori
have some
says,
old candy bars in them like Michaela's.
Marshall mentioned Cracker Barrel. They don't have older candy Christmas ornament. Or don't they have older candy Christmas ornament? Cracker Barrel has a lot of ornaments that do look vintage and older. So if you like a vintage tree, they do have it. Kemi said Clark bars. She meant the island in Pigeon Forge, yeah. Michael and Joy said, yeah, the 70s marathon bars did have caramel in them. They weren't exactly solid, but they were a bit twisted and very long, sort of chewy and stretchy.
Well, I'm going to have to go to the dentist now. After all this sugar. Gotta go home and brush my teeth. I've to talk. I can just feel it in my mouth. My mouth is like.
He said he wanted to go. He wanted to go to Bucky's after we leave Gatlinburg and get some fuel. So. It'll probably be getting a snack too. Huh? Oh, we can stay and drive. We're not driving through.
No. Is that okay now?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, there's the waving snowman right there.
Waving snowman. Baby in a blanket. Good, we got to see a
Laura
bear.
said this was so much fun. You all have a blessed night.
Yep.
We had fun too. Thank you all for joining us because that was fun. That was fun. Reminiscing.
Yep, just vintage candy bars. We probably didn't think of them all, so.
Oh, Donnie Daves wanted to know where's the lights in Pigeon Forge. Well, we were driving through Pigeon Forge. There's a video out, yeah, and it's a video. It shows on one half. It shows on the thumbnail. It's just Christmas music. On the thumbnail, on one half it shows the Titanic with the lights. On the other half, it shows a bear in Gatlinburg because we saw a bear as soon as we arrived in Gatlinburg that night. And so it was a drive that we did through Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg on the lights, and I added Christmas music to it. So that's the one I was referring to.
That was the
but
Jason Aldean pothole.
If you look on my playlist, I have a playlist that's just Christmas music to video or photos or something, and everyone would enjoy. If you like Christmas, you would enjoy that because it's just Christmas music with either with Christmas photos or Christmas videos and stuff, and so that's in a playlist that's like for Christmas music and stuff, you know. So I've got a lot of videos in my playlist for Christmas if everyone enjoys that.
Yeah, I bet Aunt
Maria's like payday.
And Pez, P-E-Z, Pez, Smarties. We're passing Aunt Mahala's candy store. She has a lot of vintage candy.
Oh, Aunt Mahala's has chocolate-covered lemon
drops.
like little lemon drops.
Lemon
They're
creams.
not like
chocolate
lemon creams. They're not like a hard. They're a soft. Those are good chocolate. Aunt Mahala's chocolate-covered lemon creams.
Yeah, dark chocolate lemon creams.
Those are good.
I never. We had them the first time we had them was at Biltmore. We were like, lemon and chocolate, really? And then we were sold after that. We just never thought of that combination. All right, so this time we're heading out of town.
Yeah.
Okay, we're heading up the hill. So it's time to put on the long johns if you're going to Anakista or up to Sky Park. It's windier and colder up there. Remember, it can be 3 or 4 degrees cooler up on these mountains than it is down
It
here.
can be 10 degrees cooler.
Oh, 10, okay.
Yeah, it can be 10 degrees cooler up
Plus
on
windy.
up at the Sky Park, up at Anakista, all up there on Ober Mountain. It can be at least 10 degrees cooler up there. Kentucky Philly said Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks. Not exactly a candy bar, but a good nostalgia.
Now, right over here, on the other side of this Mexican grill, there's a little hotel over here that our friend Darcy stayed in. And when we were driving by the other day, there was garbage all over, garbage bags ripped up all over, and we were driving by right here where the sign says lobby, where the sign says lobby right there. And there was a big old bear ripping through all the garbage. And we were like, oh, we weren't expecting. Donnie's like, look at the garbage all over.
And then I saw the bear.
And then he saw the bear. And it was like, oh.
My goodness. Because there is a bear over
He was
this
right
area.
there. He was right there at the lobby sign.
Just nonchalantly going through the bag.
Hey, Rock the
No
Dots.
big
He said, hi, so glad this popped up in my feed. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for coming in. We do this a lot.
Yeah, thanks for sharing us out to your friends.
We do
Maybe they'd
this.
enjoy the chat.
We do these drive streams a lot. And being as that I had broken my ankle and my foot at the end of June, it's easier for me to ride in a car some days, So my foot is still, and ankle is still healing.
And I am your chauffeur, mademoiselle. I'm glad to help.
I am in an ankle brace still to this day.
I am in a VW.
I started in a cast, and then they put me in a medical boot, and then that was a long time in a medical boot, and then they put me in a hard ankle brace, and then they put me in a flexible ankle brace. And I'm still in that. Kentucky Philly said Neapolitan.
A Neapolitan candy bar? Was it? I remember the name.
Neapolitan coconut slice bars. Teresa said, I thought they were supposed to keep all the garbage in bear-proof dumpsters now.
No.
Now not everyone is doing it.
The hotel lobby just puts their trash out.
Annette said Fruity Pebbles, candy bar, and coconut pebbles. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Hitting that subscribe and watching some of our other videos is much appreciated.
Somebody
Annette
just
loves
hollered at us too.
those
I wonder if they were watching
Chico
us.
stick. Chico stick. I remember that Chico stick.
We were just heading out of town. If that was somebody waving at us
hello to anyone that said hello. All right, thank you for joining us. We love you, but
We.
geez.